Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Sonic Rush. In the previous parts, I took on what I thought would be the final zone of the game, but of course it's not the final zone of the game. There's one more bonus zone. Look how distorted the world is right now, look how wavy everything is, the plot's not over yet. There is one more area known as the Final Zone Unknown, and that's what I shall be taking on today. So, this is not a zone in the sense that I go through 2 levels and fight a boss, this is just a boss fight. A somewhat obnoxious, difficult, kind of lengthy boss fight, but it's doable. I've done it in the past when I was younger and I played this game. I can do it now, which has been a long time since I've actually done it, but I recall it being fairly difficult, but it's fair because, well, it's kind of unfair because it's the final boss, but it's fair in the sense that it's designed well enough to where there shouldn't be too many cheap shots. And, oh, what do you know? The boss fight just started and I'm already getting hit. Okay, get my rings back. Come to think of it, in these boss fights, it's probably smarter of me to hang on, to not collect all the rings all at once, just to leave the rings at the beginning. I think I was supposed to press down at some point to hang on to his arm, because I think he flails his arm and I go flying off, but I did the phase so quickly that I didn't need to hold on to his arm. Whoa, I'm alive! There you go. Here we are, hit number 2, baby! Flying through this, but again, I think it's just gonna get more and more difficult as time goes on. Generally, the bosses in this game seem to do that, but I think the final boss in particular has different phases or something. So there we go. Now if I press down, I won't get flung off of his arm. And now I can go in and secure the hit. Very good. Very, very good. That's already 2 hits out of 8. We're already a quarter of the way there. Hang in there. Keep on moving. We are moving. Alright, and then hit his arm. And then after you hit his arm, he goes over here and tries striking with the other arm. Keep your distance. Stay away from the arm. Jump accordingly. Alright. Be cautious, sometimes, even though this is a game about speed, sometimes slow and steady is better. There we go, plenty of time. That's 3 hits already. I'm loving it. Alright, he's gonna mix it up now. He's gonna throw in a different attack. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, just jump, okay. Well, that worked out. I'm glad I decided not to just jump around there. Whoa! The timing on these is different! I'm okay. I might not be commentating in this boss fight as much as I want to. This is actually starting to get a little more difficult. Forgive me if I don't speak as much. Alright, yeah, he's starting to have some obstacles on his arm as I try to climb it. It's fine. Halfway there. Let's see. Again with the lasers. Oh my god. Alright, it seems to consistently be 4 lasers, so that's good. I've still got my rings. Okay. And the timing on these is weird. It's not as consistent anymore. Alright, get here quickly. I think if I don't hit his arm quickly enough, he'll raise it back up and I gotta wait for the next attack cycle. That's not fair! I was trying to press down to defend myself! Okay, I got my rings back. It's a little more fair. Thank you. I think I lost a ring in the process, but as long as I have probably at least 5 rings, I can get the S rank on this boss fight. Oh my god. I feel like the game, like, slowed down there for a second. Maybe that's just me. That was a little crazy. Alright, keep my distance, because now the timing on these are weird. So now I kind of want to be further away so I can react more accordingly. Yeah, some of those hits go quicker than others. It really does just mess me up. Alright, press down, hang on. Slow and steady sometimes. Okay, go underneath. Go above. Alright, we're okay. Come on. There we go. I don't know how much time I actually have to actually hit him in the face, but I did it. Okay, what is this? It's just barely out of my reach, so I can't get it. Oh no! Oh my god. Attacks like this suck. When does it end? Oh my god. That sucked. The window was so small there. I did it, thankfully. Oh my god. But I feel like they could have stood to make that a little wider. That seemed a little unforgiving, but I did it. Alright, here we go. Let's get this hit. No! Okay, thought I was gonna get hit there for a second. We're good. Alright, final hit. I think he does something different for the final hit. Let's see. I think that's a yes. I'll crush you, Sonic! Okay. Well, you might be noticing that up to this point, every time I hit the boss, the background got more and more intense. Now that we're on the final hit, we're kind of on the brink of the earth. I just gotta hit him, right? I just gotta smack him in the face. Why isn't it going? There we go. That was weird. I guess the hitbox wasn't out yet. But I did it! Less than 4 minutes. Hopefully that was the time clear bonus. Hopefully I can get an S rank on that boss fight. How did I do? How did I do on the final boss of the game? I hung on to 8 of my rings. Not every single one. I took a few hits, but as long as I have enough rings in the end, I should be good. That should be an S rank. Boom! So you need at least 5 rings to get the S rank bonus, and you have to beat the boss quickly enough. Well, awesome. Well, folks, if you thought that was the entire game, you'd be half right, as the game is only halfway over. That's only Sonic's campaign in the game. What if I told you there was another campaign in the game? A campaign based on a character that has been thematically relevant in this game. Yes, I am talking about not Amy Rose, who is chasing me in the credit screen right now, but Blaze the cat. I have to play the entire game as her, and I shall begin doing that in the next part. But this part isn't over yet either. I still have to showcase the credits. I want to showcase 1 or 2 things that change after you beat the game as Sonic. And I just have 1 or 2 closing thoughts that I want to say while the credits roll. So this is a tight game. There are some unforgiving aspects of certain levels in this game, but overall, I really do like the level design in this game. Sure, it is just a bunch of floating blocks in random places with 1 or 2 different aspects to mix up each level. But it works. The boost mechanic in this game is very fun. The trick mechanic is very cool. The actual gameplay as a whole is benefited by good level design, and the music, it's catchy. Normally Sonic games have like a rock and roll soundtrack, at least a lot more of the modern ones do. But this game, as you can hear now with this credits medley playing, it's techno. It's by the guy who did Jet Set Radio. The beats are catchy and they fit for this game. They just really, really do. They fit for Sonic games in general. I wish this guy would come back and compose more Sonic games. As it stands, the overall game, in my heart, oopsies, I hit my microphone there. In my heart, I love this game. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's the best Sonic game. It is a good Sonic game, even a great Sonic game. But it's not gonna win any awards for me, except for maybe in the music department. It is short, most Sonic games are, and it is, as a whole, easy, minus those 1 or 2 unforgiving things I mentioned, like the altitude zone, zone 6 is a little unforgiving, and there's 1 or 2 blocks on the huge crisis zone, I think is what it's called, that are a little unforgiving. But man, this game starts strong and it ends strong. The plot, I mean, I'm glad that there is a plot. Modern Sonic games generally have these serious stories, and at least they fit a little something into a handheld Sonic game. And for it being the first Sonic game on the DS, I think they did a good job. They made use of the DS's hardware, made some 3D aspects in certain levels. Sonic himself is 3D, but the levels are 2D. I think it blends pretty well. The boss fights are fairly 3D. Alternating between the top and the bottom screen's cool. There is some touchscreen elements. So Sega did a good job using the hardware they were given, and they made quite a unique game out of it. Now, I acknowledge that there is a sequel to this game, Sonic Rush Adventure. I don't know if I'm going to record that game. I have thought about it. It's a maybe for me for now. I don't want to get any hopes up. But as it stands, this game is a great standalone game. I am glad that I chose to go back and play it. I really needed to just play a game that I was familiar with, something that I knew after doing, 100 plus parts of Breath of the Wild. It's nice to just come back to a game that is within my comfort zone. Alright, so now that Sonic's story is complete, we have Time Attack, so I can go back and play any level I want, and we have Sound Test, so I can listen to any song I want without needing to play a specific level. And with that, we will be brought back to the title screen. And on the title screen, yes, there will be 1 or 2 differences. We'll have the Time Attack button and the Sound Test button. But also, now that, well, the game is complete, there will be additional things that I want to show. So we do have the Time Attack button down here. I'll probably go overtime attack in the last part of this walkthrough. For now, if I go back to gameplay, ever since the first part of this walkthrough, I unlocked the ability to play as Blaze the Cat, and at any time I could have backed out of Sonic's story and selected Blaze. I will finally select Blaze and play as her in the next part, but for now, this is what the character select menu looks like. This is what happens when you select Sonic, and this is what the loading, the level select looks like after you beat the game. So even though I beat the final boss, even though I took on the final zone unknown, things seem a little distorted still. A little suspicious. The percentage at the top of the screen has gone up, so it did register that I beat everything, but the game is not quite over, as you can see. So we'll see exactly what that means. Also, Tails says bye if you ever choose to leave. It's kind of cute. Alright, folks. Well, that wraps this part of Sonic Rush, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next part when I begin Blaze's campaign of the game. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!
Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!